Pittsburgh Steelers fans, thanks for joining us for another Wednesday night episode of the Pump Your Brakes podcast. I'm your boy Tate in the building, here with the homie, Big-G in the building. Also got special guest, Philadelphia Eagle fan, also a homie, also my brother, my real brother. Big-G's a brother from another mother. But my brother Damien in the building. Damien, what's up?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
You still celebrating that Super Bowl win?
Yeah, I'm basking in the glory. I've been off of work for the last couple of days, so today was my first day back at work, so I got to bask in the glory a little bit with some new faces.
Okay, yeah. I don't think you've been on Pump Your Brakes. You've been on Homies was before a few times, but yeah, this is the Pump Your Brakes audience. A lot of the same people, rock with us most places that we are. Thank you all for that. Mm-hmm. Shannon is out today. Mm-hmm. Homie's feeling a little bit under the weather, the triple OG. So I guess since Shannon's not here today, Big G and Damien, I'm the triple OG.
Yeah, facts. That's facts.
Yeah, man. So, man, we're going to get into a few different things this evening, man. We're going to talk about the game the other day, the Super Bowl win. And a lot of this stuff you guys have probably heard from, throughout the week. Is Wednesday. Super Bowl game was over Sunday night. Obviously, it's been talked about the comparison between the Eagles style and how they're built, and Andy Wild being a big part of helping them build that up initially. Now he's in Pittsburgh, and I think he has some of the same philosophies that he's brought over that the Steelers are trying to implement. Mm-hmm. It's a slow process. Keep in mind, we don't want to wait too long, but Howie Roseman been in Philly since 2010, running things.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And from 2010 to 2016, 17, I think they won their last Super Bowl in 17. So, they've been a solid team, but I don't know that they have just been dominating. So that's just to say, Steeler fans, the name of the show, you know what it is, what you need to do. You need to pump them brakes a little bit. So, because Rome wasn't built in a day. The Lord took 7 days to create the earth. So, be patient. I think we can get there, but we're going to talk about all that and more. Big G, shout out some of the folks in the live chat, man, before we go to intro, take a quick break and come back and get started.
Hey, man, I got beef with some of these dudes in the live chat, man, but it's all right, man.
Already, we 2 minutes into the show. Who you beefing with?
Man, my internet is froze up bad, man. I see Claude Bishop put 5 binkers up there, but I can't see what he said. What did he say, Tate?
Oh, let me get it. Hold on.
Yeah, my internet froze solid, bro.
Is it internet? I'm not internet. Is it Matrix worthy for Claude?
Let me see what it say. I see it now. It says, me, Damien, you can see that they're lying in the title of the show. Closer than you think. Crazy talk. Yeah, hey, Claude. Go ahead, Tate. Just do what you got to do.
Hey, Big G, what you been saying for a couple of weeks now? No, don't worry about it. We got it. We got it.
Yeah. Claude, you see that special perfect? Run it one more time, Tate. Run it one more time. Yeah. Claude, you see what's going on over there, Claude. You done took over the Matrix, man. You out there telling Neo what to do.
Him and Neo and Tim Lyons.
Yeah. They over there, they over in the Matrix land, bro. What's up?
Matrix leadership. Go ahead, man.
What's up, Afton? What's up, Big Marv? What's up, Kathy, mother of Afton? What's up, Booby? What's up, Quad Father? Black and Gold Standard. Hey, man, you be talking crazy to me. Tate, you know what the Black and Gold Standard told me?
What?
He said that Terrell Pryor was better than Braxton Miller. that sounds crazy. But anyway, I'll just keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, I had to think about that. Braxton Miller was a beat, but Terrell Pryor, just his athleticism and every time was freakish. You can't replicate that. But Braxton Miller was a great quarterback at Ohio State. But
that's
Terrell Pryor Braxton Miller was never going to last in the pros. Terrell Pryor, I think, had a chance. I think Terrell Pryor physically and stuff probably better than Justin Fields was.
Physically, I mean, yeah, he was 6'6" and huge, but Braxton had a, but that's another conversation for another show. Claude Bishop, you already know we gave you your recognition. TD Tommy, what's up, bro? Reginald Rivers, man, what's going on? Vincent C. Bay, what's going on? Man, it's good to see all y'all over here in the club. Dante Harris, what's up with you, man? And Boo, what's up? So make sure you guys put a comment, a like, a share, all whatever else in the comment section, so we can acknowledge you and you being here. We appreciate all y'all rocking with us every week.
And what do you say every week?
Put Claude in the matrix.
Get that too, but what else? Where you sign at?
Right here.
Get them algorithms up.
Yeah. Jeez.
Get them algorithms up. Been in the lab with some new graphics, Big G.
That's boss. I appreciate you. I appreciate the graphics, man. But hey, man, and listen, some of these cats, man, even before we get started with the show, Damon, man, you just don't take, you don't realize, man. They talk crazy to me, man. And it's like, I don't even understand. Man, listen, they follow me on other shows and be antagonizing me and, trying to get me to say something crazy. And they know I'm going to fall for it. So but listen, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. But Claude, trust me when I'm telling you, on all platforms, you are the king, ruler, Oz, governor, archbishop, and bishop of the Matrix, all rolled into one, bro. You run the show over there, bro. So it's all you, dog. It's all you.
Yeah, Claude, you and Neo.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, let's go ahead and jump the break. We're gonna play the intro first. Jump the break when we come back, and we're gonna get into some football, some Steelers and some Eagles Super Bowl victory. Gonna get into that. And if you watching on YouTube, obviously you know we're not going anywhere. If you listen on audio, just we have to hear a few words from our partners and advertisers. Please, check them out real quick, and we'll be right back after that and get into it. Like I said, what's after saying before we go?
Supreme
Emperor Claude. Claude, everybody know it, man.
Supreme Emperor.
Everybody know that you rule your kingdom with an iron fist.
It's not to be played with.
Not to be played with.
Not to be played with over there, man.
But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump to the intro, take a quick break, and be right back after this.
Let's go.
And we're back on the Pump Your Brakes podcast on a Wednesday night. Again, thanks each and every one of you for rocking with us. Everybody in the live chat, everybody listening on any audio platform that you hear our voices right now. We certainly appreciate each and every one of you in Steeler Nation and Football Nation, as far as, supporting Steel Curtain Network, Fans First Sports Network, the know-it-alls, the homies, everything that we put our hands on and touch. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Another super chat from Claude. I don't know what to say, Big G. You read it. I just got my hand on the matrix button just in case.
Okay, this question is for you, bro. He said, Damian, G says that Fields is just as good as Hurts. And he said, laugh out loud. What you thinking about that, Damian?
The key word in all of that statement is the laugh out loud. Hurts is a dog, and I love Fields and how everything is. But I tell y'all this, and this is just how I'm feeling. Hurts accelerated the style of play. The type of quarterback that organizations are going to be looking for. We're going to be shifting towards, you thought Lamar Jackson was going to be the one to take this style of quarterback over the hump, but Jalen Hurts beat him to it. But this is a warning for people out there in Steeler land because, as you know, we just lost our offensive coordinator to the Saints, Kellen Moore, and Kellen Moore just won a championship with Jalen Hurts. Now, the talk is that they're going to end up cutting David Carr down there, and there's not many quarterbacks out there, and I can really, really see New Orleans wanting to take Justin Fields.
That's facts, D. That's facts. I'm hearing that in the streets. I'm hearing that. Show
yeah.
him.
So warning the Steeler land. I don't know. I might be biased because I'm Ohio State, but I don't know what the hesitation is with moving forward with Fields when I look at what lack of options there are out there.
Well, go
ahead, Tate. Listen.
Well,
go ahead, Tate. Go ahead, man. I'm just dragging. That's my thing's dragging.
One, I think, the Steelers, they're trying to just wait and see. Justin Fields trying to wait and see, rightly so. You know what I mean? He want to know what his market is. And I think if whatever somebody else offering, if Pittsburgh offer him that, he will stay in Pittsburgh. So all Pittsburgh got to do is be willing to put up the money. Number two, as far as you go, Damien, you was off Jalen Hurts a few years ago. Off of him. Completely.
Facts.
And who told you got a good quarterback?
You did.
Thank you. And not only did I tell you, I told everybody here within the sound of my voice. Everybody. And if you look at it here, I wanted to draft Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, if you look at the middle graphic, Chase Claypool when it picked, is that 48? Jalen Hurts when it picked 52. You see Jalen Hurts on the graphic to the left? I was posting that back then in 2020, 2019, Jalen Hurts. Which one? 2019. I was saying the Steelers need to get Jalen Hurts then. He just, and the same thing they say about what was saying about Lamar Jackson. Oh, he's the best running quarterback in the league. No, he's a winner. Jalen Hurts is a winner. Sometimes you just want to win. That's their records in college. Jalen Hurts between Alabama and Oklahoma, two really good schools that play big-time competition in college football. Jalen Hurts went 51-5. Justin Fields in 2 years went 20-2. What that showed me right there is the ability to win and the intangibles to do everything else. So, man, maybe if we listened in 2019, maybe we would have had a Super Bowl by now. But I don't know what the discussion is about that. You got anything to comment real quick, Big G?
Yeah, the issue has always been, and I need to clarify because Claude out there spreading rumors. What I said is that Justin Fields can do everything that Jalen Hurts can do.
That is what was said. It wasn't a better thing.
Correct. I said
he can do
everything. Everything Jalen Hurts can do, Justin Fields can do. And maybe he's a little bit faster and he's a little bit bigger.
Oh, no. Justin Fields is way faster.
Yes. So and I said that Jalen Hurts, in all clarity, I said that Jalen Hurts, if he messes around and gets another Super Bowl, he's going to the freaking Hall of Fame. You don't leave two Super Bowl. If you win 2 chips, they don't leave those dudes out of the Hall of Fame. And D, you're absolutely 100% correct when you said you thought Lamar was going to do it first. But Jalen already showed 11 on 11 football with the RPO option and a solid running game will destroy any team that they line up against because you can't defend all 11 players. Philadelphia broke the mold. That's all you're going to get from the collegiate level is RPO quarterbacks. So we might as well go ahead and lock one up now. And if he's not the one, we're going to definitely be able to get one in the 2026 draft. I've been saying that all along.
Completely agree with you, Big G. I'd also add, in way the Steelers organization, since Big G, we talked about it a couple of days ago before the show. Since 2019, so 19 and 20, that was Big Ben's last year.
Yep.
The Steelers have played exactly 100 games.
Yep.
They've gone 58, 41, and 1. That's 100 games.
Yep.
So they're at a little over a tick over 58% winning percentage for since Big. So we talking about Wash being Hurt being Wash being and everything else. And you know who their quarterback was, Big G, during that time? No, those are just some of the guys, Steeler fans, who we didn't call trash.
Yeah. Geno
Smith, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, ridiculously Lamar Jackson. And all these guys have proven to be. So I use that to say Justin Fields deserves a chance. And I think he can turn his career around from what you thought he was in Chicago. That was Chicago. Y'all hear us go hard on Pay all the time about what Chicago is and has been.
No diddy, no doubt for the no hard on Pay. but
yeah, you're right.
But Geno, Sam Darnold, and Baker are all recycled quarterbacks. They all are recycled. And bro, listen, I'm just saying, man. It's not like Justin had a super talent jump to come from Chicago to Pittsburgh. I mean, dog, our best weapon is George Pickens, and he's not solid. What do you mean?
He's not sane.
Yeah, he's not solid or sane. What do you mean? That's our best weapon.
And that's what I was going to say about Hurts, too. Hurts, the Eagles may move. They got Saquon Barkley. I think he's one of the top 2 highest paid running backs, not the top.
He's the best running back in the NFL. He's number 1.
Yeah, but King Henry got an argument. But you get a good
running back. Yeah, but I think Saquon's making 12, 13 a year while King Henry's making 10. I
think 8. But they're gonna renegotiate his contract now. But he got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith on the outside. They got a great offensive line. Everything Pittsburgh is trying to do, the Eagles are ahead of schedule on us. They're already there. But you can see it in the making, Claude. I don't know why you're talking like we're crazy. You can completely see it. Now, do they got to adjust some things, adjust some philosophical things and strategies they use to get there? They do. But everything we saying makes complete sense.
Yeah, they killing Justin, and you listen. I got an equation, and we had a month that was dedicated. It's FAFO. We're on a family channel, so if you got to read between the lines. You mess around and let Justin go if you want to. You mess around and let him go if you want to, and we're gonna be in big trouble.
I'm right there,
Big trouble, bro. We're gonna be in big trouble.
I mean, yeah. What are some of us thinking? Do we? We don't think. I think everybody pretty much in Steeler Nation on board with not run Russ back. But why you want to bring in locker room cancer 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers?
Hell no.
I mean, why would you want to pay Sam Darnold $30 million? And to me, the last couple games he showed who he still really is.
Absolutely.
Plus, the game is changing to the point to where pocket quarterbacks, they're a thing of the past. Justin Fields went 4-2 for Pittsburgh when he was in the starting lineup. And I think y'all ran the ball very effectively. I think the running game tapered off a little bit as Russ started. After Russ took over and the passing game started to fizzle, the running game hurt a little bit. But I really believe that's because Justin Fields and Jalen Hurts are similar in that when they're in the game, the defense has to respect that. The defensive ends, they take that split second longer to hold up and allow a read option and a running back to have a hole. Look at how Washington just devoured our running game when Jalen Hurts was out. Look at how y'all running game took tapered off a little bit when Russ became the starter. Y'all made big plays. The receivers were happy, but Najee Harris and Warren, they weren't as effective in the second half of the season as they were when Justin was in there.
And that's because they don't got to respect Russ in the run game.
Exactly.
You put 8 in the box. You only worry about George Pickens. You're not worried about who else on the other side. Muth a little bit. He's a good tight end. Not great. Not Travis Kelce.
Muth can't block worth nothing.
And he
can't tell you, I sit on that all 22 film. He big trash and blocking. Big trash.
Is he?
He's horrible.
He's not dumpster juice, is he?
He close with blocking. Move can't block. Move couldn't move. Yeah, there you go, Tate. Yeah, he right there with that dude 65 who ain't gonna be on our team no more after this year because he was big trash too at the dumpster juice, playing trash out there offensive line, and our offensive line D was beat up. We didn't. Our first round draft pick didn't even freaking play a game.
And then,
come on, man. Daniels got hurt. Stop it.
In the first game or second game, our best offensive lineman at the time got hurt.
Yeah. They need to. Listen. Jalen Hurts is a dog. I'm not taking nothing away from him, but Justin can be that if you got the talent like that around him. That's all you got to do. Philadelphia's offensive line is 6'5", 339-pound average. You can't see Saquon, and you damn for sure can't see Jalen Hurts. When they go RPO and them linemen start moving people, you can't see who got the ball. That's automatic 4 yards off the rip. That's 4 yards every time. And Saquon is so explosive that if he gets it, he can go 70 to the house. We need an explosive running back that can go 70 to the house.
An explosive running back to go with Jalen Fields because Justin Fields is a 4.40. I believe Jalen Hurts might be like a 4.52, 4.55.
That is absolute facts. That is absolute facts. That's
I don't think people understand the difference that will make in a run game.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Now, Jalen Hurts has to, I like them both. I keep saying their name, but Justin Fields might have to, he will have to work on his pass game, but he came into an offense that was made for Russ anyway.
But Tate, I got to tell you, and Damien will tell you this, Jalen Hurts can't read a defense like that. A lot of times it's one read, that's why, maybe look at the second and pull it and go. Pull it and run.
That's why he holds the ball so long. But he can do that because he has the ability to move around and elude people back there until somebody gets open.
Yeah, D, tell him. D, you a Eagles fan. Tell him Jalen can't read a defense like that. He ain't no freaking Patty Mahomes.
Jalen isn't the type of quarterback that's going to throw people open or see coverages develop. He's the type of quarterback that he has to see it. And if he doesn't see it, he's going to hold on to the ball. He'll take sacks. He'll get out and run. But like I said, I'm not going to criticize Jalen Hurts comparing him to the Joe Burrows and Josh Allens and those that throw 35, 40 times a game, averaging 350 yards. That's not the style of play that is effective. When I say the game is changing and slowly evolving back to where it's going to be more running game first, this is what we're seeing with our championship.
Yeah.
Hey, Damian, me and Big G been telling our audience that since the end of last season, when we wanted to trade for Justin Fields before he came to Pittsburgh. We didn't know it was coming. We were saying, go get Justin Fields. People in the live chat, Claude, number one included, you don't want Justin Fields. Justin Fields ain't no good. Blah, 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 blah. He come in and go for.
They called me a bold-faced liar when I told them Justin was coming because I got inside track on some stuff, y'all. I knew he was coming. I told everybody he was coming. They, okay. And Tate, the only reason why he benched him, the only reason why Tomlin benched him is because he promised Rusty. That's the only reason why he did it. That's the only reason why.
I got to feel that's what happened too during negotiations because keep in mind, they got Justin Fields, I think 4 or 5 days after they signed Russ.
Yeah.
So I think Russ was kind of giving a handshake and a wink that you're going to be the starter. I'm going to come out saying you in pole position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what was said early, because Tomlin does like his veterans, but Tomlin also likes his quarterback mobility too.
And I respect Tomlin for doing that. I mean, even though Russ was winning, you had to see, even though Justin was winning, you had to see what Russ had, what you had in Russ. And he came out doing his thing. But he fizzled off. And when you got the comparisons, tit for tat, the age thing, even strictly field on the play, I don't understand outside of Justin being the one holding up to see what kind of market is out there for him, why Pittsburgh hasn't signed him yet.
Mm-hmm. We got a super chat from Mean Joe, man. Thanks, Mean Joe, for the 5. Mean Joe done changed his name. That's boss now. He says, thanks, Mean Joe. I like that. He said, can you dissect the O-line and tell us what you really think? Tate, you want me? Can I take this?
Yeah, go ahead.
The bottom line is this, okay? Injuries first, development second. Pat Meyer, I'm still pissed off that they decided to re-sign him as the coach, but I understand it. The reason they did it is because he hasn't had a fair shot with an offensive line that's 100% healthy. But promise you, this is it for Pat Myers. He's got 1 year left on his contract. If he doesn't develop Jones and he doesn't develop Fautano, he's going to be out there. But I think now if you put Jones in his natural position, Fautano in his natural position, Zach Frazier, you got a dog in here. You decide between Ciamalo and Daniels which one you want to keep. You go McCormick the opposite way and develop him. You might be cooking with gas. Or you could end up moving Fautano to a guard position and draft another tackle, which would be definitely beneficial because now you get bigger and you got a guy who's a tackle that can actually play guard and has guard-like skills. So either way, the offensive line in 2025 should be way better than it is in 2024.
If they stay healthy, too.
Facts.
No,
Absolute facts, bro.
I completely agree. Hey, Damien, tell us about the Eagles offensive line because they're looked at with Detroit as one of the most dominant lines in the league.
Well, like Big-G said, we averaged 6'7", 39 pounds. Johnson, Mayada, they ankle the tackles. They're the ones that take on those ends, rarely losing, especially Fred Johnson, to where Hurts is able to hold onto the ball, step up in the pocket, dip out to the right 95.7% of the time. Like I said, we're big and physical and athletic, and it's been Jurgens, that's his name. And Jurgens has been a pleasant surprise because we really thought that was going to be a weak point in our offensive line with Kelsey retiring. But he has picked up. He's able to run those counters and all the center counters and all the little trick plays that we do within the offensive line to really create some big holes for Saquon.
So and I don't think you can sleep on Becton.
Facts.
Becton
which they said he was trash, Tate.
Right. They said that's what I was getting at. He was a first round pick by the Jets. He didn't pan out there. They had him at tackle, which is what he played in college. I think in college you can get away with more sheer size and strength and stuff like that. You come to the pros and you play tackle, that ain't gonna work. You better have some feet about yourself. You know what I mean? You better be able to move and get outside and stop that edge from the wide nines and getting beat by swim moves because somebody else is twitchier than you. He struggled at that. So, but still doesn't mean he's not talented, right? And that's why, with me, Big G, when it comes to giving players a chance and getting players, I'm always going to err on the side of talent and potential.
Facts.
Same place I'm at with George Pickens right now. We ain't done nothing yet. If we don't do nothing besides draft receiver, you got to keep Pickens, let him play out his last year. Because if Pickens ain't nothing else, he's talented. Maybe the light will come on. He'll grow up during this offseason and look in the mirror. If he don't, you just got to let him walk. But you don't just give away that talent, though. And Becton was a first-round pick at tackle. Philly took him and said, okay, we're going to make you a guard. And he's been a great fit in Philadelphia. He part of the reason they average 6'5", 339. Because he probably like 6'7", 360.
He the main reason why Saquon got 2 Gs. Listen, Saquon ran right. He ran left a little bit, but he ran right. Man, that thing was a partner opening up like the Red Sea, dog. It was opening up like the Red Sea. So he was going 12, 15 yards and not even getting touched.
Ariel 75 said, thanks for the comment. Feels, I think that's what. But I'm not sure. I mean, March 5th is the early you can sign free agents. But I thought you could sign your own free agents. I could be wrong.
Time. You're right. You're correct, Nate. At any time.
Yeah, but so that's why I think it might be someone on Justin too, though. But I think Pittsburgh still acting like they got interest elsewhere just to kind of keep their options open, not for anybody else, but because they don't want to just say, "Oh, Justin, you got it, and we're gonna pay you what you want." They holding off. They holding that card right now still.
Mm-hmm. We got another super chat from Claude Bishop. He said, "Eagles have a great coaching staff. Steelers don't." This is where the road always leads back to Claude and gives you the entry gate to the Matrix. Because he hates Mike Tomlin.
Let me ask Damien though. Now keep in mind, Sirianni last season after that, because y'all lost like 5 out of 6 last year at the end of the season, right?
10-7.
Yeah.
And got whooped by, was it Tampa Bay in the first round of playoffs?
Adios, muchachos. In the first round, up out of there.
So, Damien, your honest opinion, no bias, no none at all, is Nick Sirianni a better coach than Mike Tomlin?
Mike Tomlin's got tenure. I like Mike Tomlin. I like Sirianni though too. I think Sirianni might be a little more creative when it comes to the offensive, but I think Tomlin is more of a defensive strategist.
Yeah.
That's tough. I'd have to air with if I had that. I'd have to air probably with Tomlin. Sirianni,
and I like Sirianni's willingness to be aggressive. Same thing I like with Dan Campbell in Detroit. I like him. I mean, Tomlin said we don't play in our fears, but Tomlin always played close to the vest. So I do agree with that. I do think Philly got better coordinators. Kellen Moore just wanted to go be a head coach.
Facts.
Fangio has been doing it for years, come up with different schemes, mixing things up, depending on his personnel.
Facts.
So they do have a better coaching staff, but mano, coach for coach, I don't think Sirianni's better than Mike Tomlin.
Bro, Sirianni, the thing that he's done better is he trusts Jalen Hurts. Dog, he created a playbook for Jalen. If they get it 4th and 3 or shorter, it's tush push time. And he's been doing it for 3 years. If they get it 4th or 3, they pushing. Dog, we could have done that all last year. You know how many times Pittsburgh had the ball 4th and 3 and we got Rusty out there being big trash? Bring Justin in the game and push him. What the hell are you trying to get? This is not complicated. This ain't complicated.
Now, that is one thing I will say that I give Sirianni the edge on. He did design the offense around Jalen Hurts and what Jalen Hurts' unique talents are. Mike Tomlin has yet to show that he will switch up his style to match the talent he has on his team.
Because he got his big chubby fingers in the cookie jar in other rooms. In the office room, I did it.
No, big chubbies.
Chubby fingers.
Yeah, chubby palms too.
All right, man. Let me go ahead and
no Diddy. You got to chill.
But yeah, Mike Tomlin want to control the game, play a close game, not worried about turnovers and all that stuff. Them days is gone, man.
Facts.
You got to show some level of aggression. But so with that being said, those are some of the strategic and philosophical things he has to come to terms with and make adjustments. But right now, we're going to take a quick break. On the other side, we're going to come back and actually talk about the Super Bowl game and what we thought. I want to give G. Stradamus here some props on being right about a few things in the game that he called out early. And we'll get into that and get Damien's thoughts on that Philly defense because they was beasting. And so if you watch on YouTube, you know we're not going anywhere. Listen on audio after hear a few words from our partners and advertisers. Stay with us, and we'll be right back after this. And we're back on the Pump Your Brakes podcast. I'm your boy Tate here with the homie, Mr. Algorithm himself, Big G in the building. And my homie, my brother, probably one of the dudes I've known longer than anybody because we grew up in the same house. My brother, Damien. What's up, man?
How you doing? Big G, Kevin.
Yeah. Proud Eagles fan down there, D. And D, hey man, I gotta say this even before Tate jump back into it, bro. Listen, man, I will never in my life, if there's any person that ever tells me that you're a bandwagon jumper, I'll fight them. Like I'm straight up gonna punch him in the mouth as soon as they say it. Like you've been down with Philadelphia and the Indiana Pacers for as long. Listen, we've known each other since we was little kids, and you've been down with them dudes, dog. You ain't no bandwagon jumper. You ain't no, and I appreciate that. That's why I got respect for you and a whole lot of them other Eagles fans because y'all ride like we ride. I'm with it. I like that, bro. I like that.
Well, thank you, because in this day and age where people like players and team always jump into this team and that team in a sports conversation, I feel like that disqualifies you from being able to call my team bums or anything like that, because I'd never be able to do the same to a person that's always switching teams because they're always going to have a good quality team that they bandwagon.
Facts. Tate, we see the super chat from the 5th floor. What's up, bro, man?
Fifth floor, what's happening?
Yeah, he said for the 5 Binkers, man, he said Steelers need to fix the offense and stop nitpicking defense. That is big facts. That is big facts.
So interpret nitpicking to me. Nitpicking defense. What's that mean?
Okay, so listen. In 2019, we was the 3rd ranked defense in the NFL. On blitz and blitz rate, we had the 3rd highest rated. In 2024, we was 25th. We're in nickel 58% of the time. How in the hell are you going to win if you got 5 DBs on the field, you don't blitz them, you got two linebackers, and you're sending 4 because you don't stand your 2 outside linebackers up none of the time? You're not going to win. You're playing not to lose versus being aggressive and going to go get that quarterback. That's how you. What did Philadelphia do? Philadelphia said, look Kansas City in the face and said, look, dog, your 4 can't block our 5. I don't give a damn what you do. We gonna go get him. And they got him. They went and got him. And you called 4 sacks. You did call 4 sacks. What they end up with 6, 7? 6.
Big G called that game to a T because I thought it was going to be low scoring, a lot closer. I never would have thought we saw the Patrick Mahomes we saw, but Big G, you was spot on. I got to give you nothing but props on calling that one out. You saw something I didn't see.
I got to find my Stradamus, man. Keep talking, D. You're making me feel good right now. Let me find my Stradamus, man. Keep talking, D.
Hey,
I just called.
Hey, Big G.
Mm-hmm.
No Diddy. You got to chill.
What'd I say?
You told Damien he making you feel good right now.
Yeah, I did say that. I did say that, man. I did say that.
G. Stradamus, yeah, you're right. Hey, man, I gotta give you a prop because you certainly be wrong enough. When you get one right, we gotta put it out there and cheer about it.
Man, I'll be right when I'm wrong.
Another super chat from $2 from the Bishop, the Governor Bishop. Thanks, Claude, for the $2. Damien ranked the Steelers as far as their 2nd or 3rd.
No, a 2-tier, a 3rd-tier team. Yeah, we're a 2-tier, 3-tier squad.
Oh, so y'all in the AFC. Oh, that's tough. I'm going to say 2nd tier. Because Baltimore, Buffalo, even though we made Kansas City look really, really bad, we just have to kind of maybe chalk that up to one game.
Who'd you just say?
I said Baltimore, Buffalo, Kansas City.
Okay. Yeah, well, no, I was just saying that because out of our last 5 games we lost. We played the Eagles, we played Kansas City, we played Baltimore, we lost to Joe Burrow by 2 points. Who else we played last game? Big out those last 5.
Denver, wasn't it?
No,
we beat Denver.
No, it was the Brownies.
Yeah, the Browns beat us.
No, we beat them on the revenge game.
Well, no, we lost 5 games in a row, didn't we?
Yeah, we lost to Buffalo. We lost to Kansas City. We lost.
Yeah, we lost to Baltimore twice.
Philadelphia. Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
but the last win we had was against the Brownies.
Right.
And those are all teams that y'all weren't favored to win against, so which we would all consider top tier teams, except for the
all of them
Browns.
was top tier teams.
Right.
When we beat the Browns was the last win. But yeah, as far as the schedule go, the last 5 games we lost was against top tier teams. And I think we're second tier because we always make the playoffs. Now we need to get in and win. Then we can move up a tier if we win a couple of playoff games.
Tate, before I read the super chat, Tate, we making the playoffs and we ain't got a franchise quarterback. Everybody else in the freaking playoffs got a franchise quarterback.
Well, look what we've been working with. And everybody complaining. Name each quarterback in order since 2019.
I can name them all. Wash, Big Ben, and the rest is trash. we could go into the list, but it was Wash. What's up?
Excuse me, Big G. Put some respect on Kenny Pickett's name. He is a Super Bowl champion quarterback.
He's dumpster juice. Green dumpster juice. He's garbage. Get his ass up out of here. No way. No. He trash. So we had Duck Hodges, Tate. We had Trash Mitch. We had Garbanzo, Kenny Pickett. Oh my God, look at that list. And helmet knocked off, face mask on, Mason Rudolph. Don't get up out of here. That was trash quarterbacking.
Did you say Duck?
Duck
Goose?
Duck Goose was garbage.
And you see,
was trash.
You see Russ over there in the corner. You can't see him good because he was always getting that done to him. He was going here again.
Listen, and we still making the playoffs. Oh my God, if we get a franchise quarterback, what more can we do? People, listen, talent makes everything in the NFL. You can have, coaching is important, but you got to have talent. Teams don't win unless they got dogs playing quarterback. Teams don't win unless they got dogs at running back and wide receiver and defense. You got to have all of that. We ain't got enough on the 53-man. We don't got enough.
So, Big G, let me ask you and Damie this right now. So, outside this past year, the Cowboys had 3 years where they went 12-5.
Yeah.
When you say they underachieved more than the Steelers did, losing each year in the first round, but making it.
They had more talent than we did.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at.
And they still was trash. Because their quarterback is garbage.
But he paid like elite. I give Steelers credit for that. They ain't found nobody that's willing to pay yet. So they ain't wasted that money.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So let's get in real quick to the Super Bowl.
Read that super chat first, though, bro.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Thanks, Joe, for the 5, man. Offense was lame, yet defense did not live up to expectations. Players or scheme. Players and then scheme. Players.
Yeah.
Players. Them boys had 1, 2, 3 Cancun after the second loss. They said 1, 2, 3 Cancun. When that 5 streak, when they hit streak number 3, it was 1, 2, 3 Cancun. You saw it. Listen, when I watched the film, they was out there playing garbage, man. All they was playing trash. No effort at all.
Scheme definitely. But yeah, the scheme is probably partly due to lack of talent, though.
That's
You kind of got to play it safe when you don't got nobody you can really go to. You got Najee Harris, who I really, really like Najee Harris. You know, his football character, his toughness. He never missed a game in 4 years from the running back position. He probably had like about 1,100 touches in 4 seasons, never missed a game. I think fumbled once, maybe twice at the most, on 1,100 carries, 1,100 touches, 1,100 touches. So I do think, no explosive running back, no number 2 wide receiver. We get somebody in there where you might make George Pickens number 2. Now you might start to see some. Draft explosive running back to go with Jaylen Warren. And honestly, Big G, I like to see one of the Ohio State boys for real. That's no buy. I just know what them boys can do because I watched them. Speaking of which,
we need Trey. The super chat.
I like Travion. I think he's similar to, not as good as, but Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, I told you it's the ice storm. Tate Damon internet went big trash.
Yeah, he gonna come back. I'm gonna go ahead and let him know.
Straight
but
fine.
Yeah, so we're gonna find him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so Saquon Barkley and Travion Henderson, I think Saquon probably weigh about 10, 15 more pounds.
Yeah.
But I think Travion can do similar, not better than, but can do some of the things Saquon Barkley does.
Trey gonna look just like Gibbs. In the league, that's what he's gonna look like. They just Trey is an inch taller, 5 pounds bigger, and faster. He's gonna look just like Gibbs. He's gonna look just like him.
Gibbs for Detroit.
Yes, that's how he gonna look.
Yeah,
that's how he gonna look.
I don't disagree, man. I'm with you on that. So
we got that super chat, bro. Bro, man, for the 2 binkers, bro. Steelers need a quarterback with the right mentality. Facts.
I agree.
Facts.
Well, so out of everybody available, bro, man, anybody in the live chat, who has the right mentality? Is it Aaron Rodgers?
Hell no.
Is it Russ? And Russ, I don't think Russ is a bad guy. I was a proponent of Russ. I don't think it's Russ, but I don't think Russ is a bad guy. I think all that positive energy wears on guys, man. You know what I mean? Like, who said the other day that Russ was it Gavin Anthony or was it T. Riley? One of them said toxic positivity, and that's true. Man, we getting whooped. I keep getting tired. You keep coming in saying, just worry about that, man. We lost, man. Let us be upset and come back and work at this thing. But yeah.
I want a quarterback that's going to go into the locker room and punch somebody in the mouth. I mean, that's what I want, that type of quarterback. I want him to go in there and grab somebody by the shoulder pads and say, man, what the hell are you doing? That's what I need, that, bro.
Quarterbacks don't do that unless you Tom Brady. And that's because they know they ain't allowed to mess with him. Or the other one.
I bet you Jalen Hurts punched somebody. I bet money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he punched nobody, but the O-line certainly respects him. I think they respected Justin Fields more than they did Russ, the Steelers I'm talking about.
Yep.
Chicago didn't want to see him go. That's fans
facts.
either.
That's facts.
But the only quarterback I know that's snatching up offensive linemen and dumping on the ground, that was Cam Newton.
I like that mentality.
Right. But I'm just saying.
I like that mentality.
Justin can be similar to a Cam. So it wouldn't surprise me. He's probably the best athlete on the Steelers, and I know he's the fastest Steeler.
Yeah.
Maybe him and Calvin Austin might be a good race.
Yeah.
But he's 30 pounds heavier than Calvin Austin.
Calvin will get him by a step. Calvin will get him by a step, but he's still just as fast at him. But listen, and this what people talk about. I see Eric Parker talking about Russ and Justin. Bro, y'all don't really know who Justin is, dog. Justin is a real leader, dog. He ain't gonna be all out in the spotlight, all in the videos, all the executive producer acting like, no, he gonna get in that locker room and gonna say, bro, look here, man. Try it if you want to. You about to get the business.
Corey Trice really fast?
Yeah, Corey Trice, but he ain't as fast as them, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he is either.
We got the super chat, Jay.
Super chat. Go ahead.
There we go. Claude Bishop, 3 years from now, Tate and Big-G will still be making excuses for Tomlin, and they still won't want to win a playoff game until it's gone. Book it. Claude, I can't wait. Put him in the matrix. I can't wait until we win. Oh, I can't wait, because I'm going to be talking crazy. I'm going to be because you a hater, Claude. You're a hater. Stop being a hater.
He wanted to see James Franklin go from his own team too, and James Franklin got them away from the national championship.
He want Drew Aller, and Drew Aller is big trash. Drew Aller is garbage. He's not good at all. Horrible. What Claude say? Justin Fields is a quarterback who hasn't figured out how to read the deep. Tate, put him back in there again, dog. He gonna set the record tonight for trips to the Matrix. Send him back in there one more time, bro, because he keeps you know how like a little kid they stick their head out the classroom and like, hi, how you doing? Yeah, and stay over there.
Hey, so we just said Jalen Hurts really ain't the best at reading defenses, but what is he right now as we sit here and talk to you today on the first Pump Your Brakes is the Super Bowl? He's a Super Bowl champion. Yes. They can't read defenses, but has all the other tools to be able to get his team to the Super Bowl.
Yes. Absolutely.
Twice already.
Tate, you about to get the big facts for tonight, bro. You got the big facts for tonight. You got the big facts award
Big
tonight.
facts.
Big
Thanks,
facts
man.
award tonight for tonight, man. Big facts.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. What else we want to finish up? We got about 11, 12 minutes. What you want to talk about, or anything else you want to go over?
Listen. I just want to talk a little bit about and set the people together about well, first of all, like not bragging, but yeah, I was on the money with the Super Bowl stuff, man. The 4+ sacks, he would throw a pick. Jalen Hurts was going to win the MVP. I seen all that coming because they built in the trenches. But this is my segue to that. I'm putting it out there. Tate knows I've been putting this out there on all the little platforms I've been on.
Oh, your theory.
Oh, I'm on.
Well, wait. First,
yeah.
let me preface it with this.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia has been in a true mix for probably the past 5 or 6 years. We say, right?
At least 3 for sure, because he's been to three
or four,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and they've been using one football program, one school is kind of like a feeding ground for their program. Mm-hmm. What program is that, and what's your thoughts on how that can benefit the Steelers? Because that's where we're going to go with this.
Because the deal is they've been going and go get dogs. Bulldogs. They've been going to go get a whole bunch of bulldogs. They might as well be called the Philadelphia Bulldogs because there's a whole gang of them over there. And I promise you, Malachi Starks is going to be on their team. I promise you Philadelphia is going to pick Malachi Starks. I promise you. He's going to be on their team around 31, 32. So saying all that, Pittsburgh got to learn from the blueprint and go lock into one of them blue bloods that's filled up with talent and it's going to have talent for the next 2-3 years. Now, if you so looked in it before then, people was getting players from Bama and they was competing for championships. Philadelphia seen that. They was like, okay, we got to go get some dogs for Georgia. That way we can get a chip. Pittsburgh, you need to go lock into Columbus, Ohio today. You need to lock in, and you need to have at least, because there's 17 boys that's going to get drafted. You better get at least 3 of them. You got to get winners and dogs. You need winners and dogs. Lock into Columbus, Ohio. Go get 3 of them Buckeye boys, and then double down next year and go back there and get some more. Because that's how you going to win. That's how you going to win. You got to lock into winners from a program that's a winner. Listen, I thought Harbaugh was going to do it. I swear I thought he was going to do it. Perfect segue. Michigan, the Chargers, you the head coach. He didn't go get in the Michigan boys. If he'd have done it, he might have won a playoff game or 2. And believe me, he going to double down this year because Loveland, that tight end, he going to end up with Harbaugh. Trust what I'm telling you, he going to end up out there. Because he knows what the Michigan boys is about. And if everything works out, he going to get 78 too. Big boy Grant, he going to get him too. Because he know what's going on over there. Mike Tomlin, you and Ryan Day need to have a conversation. You need to have feet on the ground in Columbus, Ohio, and you need to get at least 3 of them boys off of that team. At least 3 of them need to be on your roster next year. My preference is Emeka Egbuka, Travion Henderson, and Donovan Jackson. That's my preference. I won't be mad at Lathan Ransom. But if you get Donovan Jackson, Emeka Egbuka, and Travion Henderson, we cooking with gas. So that's what we got to do. We got to lock into a program, dog. Got to rock into a program.
And use it as a feeding ground, what you suggesting?
Yeah. That's how we going to get better. That's how we going to get better, Tate.
No, Tyreek Williams. And let me tell you, and then you can go. After the Super Bowl, I was the first 2-3 days after the Super Bowl, I was convinced, man, the Steelers need to go defensive line in the first round. I was all about the receiver. Mm-hmm. Then I said, they got to go defensive line. You got to get stronger. But I think it's more talent prospects in the defensive line draft this year than it is the wide receiver draft. So I'm still back on board with Emeka Egbuka. I don't want the kid from Texas. What's his name?
Get him out of Bolton. Go get it. Don't matter. Trash. Get him out.
Pick 21 on Bolton.
Yeah.
Golden, I mean. I even would take Emeka Egbuka if him and from Missouri.
Oh, what's the boy's name?
Luther Burden.
Yeah, Luther Burden III. Yeah, Luther Burden.
Both on the board. I'm taking Ibuka in that too. You know?
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on that, Big G? Like draft order so far early. But Super Bowl's over with. So, we've been sending some of our mock drafts back and forth to each other.
Mm-hmm.
We did yesterday, had a couple good ones from both of us.
Mm-hmm.
But so what's your thoughts on that? First round, you got your boy that you like, Grant on the board. You got Walter Nolan on the board. You got Emeka Buka on the board. And you got Ashton Jeanty on the board. Which way you go?
Mac. Give me a Emeka Buka. Because listen, Tate, you was G Stradamuson. I just was arguing with some other podcast people, and I was telling them the other day that there's a whole bunch of defensive tackles in this draft, though.
Mm-hmm.
You can mess around and get a dog in a second. Listen, you don't think that big boy from Kentucky gonna be sitting there? You out of your damn mind. You don't think that boy from South,
right?
Yeah, that big boy from South Carolina gonna be sitting there? Yeah. And listen, we can even wait to the third and go get big boy from Florida. There's some dogs there. But you go get Mac, dog. You go get Mac.
Yeah.
I think round one.
I agree with you. I'm sold that's going to help the team faster than drafting defensive linemen going to help the team this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, you can put in the second round. In one of my mock drafts, I said I picked two defensive linemen in the draft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
you got to get that receiver. You got to get that running back. Then you can get two linemen in the corner, two D linemen. You work from there. But you got to improve that wide receiver room by a draft pick and by a free agent signing or a trade.
Tate, I'm going to tell you a sleeper, dog. I'm going to tell you a sleeper defensive lineman. Ain't nobody talking about him. He's a sleeper, and he's a dog. His name is Robinson from Nebraska. He's a dog.
Oh, yeah.
He's
I
a
heard
dog.
You talking about.
Yeah, he's like 6'6", 275, 280, can cause all kind of problems. Yeah, he's a dog. We can get him too, man. I like him. So it's like I said, the D-line, D-tackle, Tate, could you imagine if we go get Mac first, Trey second, and for some ungodly reason, JTC slips to the third? Come on, dog.
I like that.
Lock it down.
If Jay, yeah, I think you gotta take him. If JTT is there and the DB from Florida State is there, which one are you taking?
JTT. And that's not biased. I'm just talking about. I want dudes that's gonna wreck shop, bro. At this level, I need some wreck shoppers.
And again, with far as those two go, I'm going back to the talent aspect of it, right? I mean, Thomas for Florida State is a dog, like you say, right? Mm-hmm. He's a 6'2" corner, rangy. But I know what JTT from Ohio State been doing. He was a high school player of the year coming out.
Yeah. And was a dog in Ohio State. Was a dog.
Right. So I know that talent. I know it's a position of need. Have him be part of the rotation playing behind Cam, or come in if you're ready, get a lot of rep over there, on the other side. Let Cam get some reps to put Bentley in at the fine technique. I think nose tackle is not on the field enough. It's an important position, but it's not a first round pick because it's not a 3-down player in the Steelers system.
Right. And if you're going to play nickel, your front 3 or 4 got to get home, bro. If you're going to sit a nickel, so you got to have dudes. You got to have a dude that demands a double team all day and night. That dude got to be on the field because it takes 2 dudes to block him. Because if you single him up, he's going to kill the quarterback.
Right.
So you got to have that positional player. And I'm telling you, dog, the defensive lineman is deep. So we need to get speed on the offense, bro. We need Derek Harmon is a dog. Derek Harmon is a dog.
Yeah.
He's a dog. From Oregon, he's a dog. I'm telling you, about 5-6 defensive tackles going to go in the first round. I'm telling you right now. Because teams going to look and they'll be like, oh, yeah, get him. Get him.
Ben only streaky because he got to play nose tackle. If they put him in for Ogunjobi, Ben going to make all kind of noise. He's going to be He's gonna be an 8 to 11 sack guy next year if
Tate.
you put him in the right position.
Tate, what if we have got now? I like and listen, I'm a Buckeye, but I know talent when I see it. What if we got Big Boy Grant from Michigan? He's 6'4", 336 pounds. He gonna kill people at the combine because that boy gonna run a 4.9 something. He gonna run like a 4.94, 4.93 at 336 pounds, and they're gonna be like, oh my God. Yeah, put him in the middle and put Cam and Keanu on the ends, man. You're gonna cause problems. Somebody getting a double team and somebody going free.
I like that one. Kenneth Grant, like you said, but I think you got to give him in the first round.
I ain't mad if they take him at 21. I ain't mad.
But if a book on the board, you take him at 21.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. I think that's why I said defensive line is deeper than wide receiver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but we can get some. There's some dogs out there on that defensive line, bro.
Yeah, I'm not worried. That's what I'm saying. I'm not worried as much about D line because I know in the second, third round, I still can get good playable right away. Not even developmental talent. I can get somebody who can come in and be a factor as a rookie in the second and third. You go getting a receiver in the second and third, you might get somebody, but they ain't gonna be no difference maker right away. Still need a difference maker right away. They need to draft Ibuka, sign somebody, and the options aren't great in the free agent market. I mean, there's been a lot of noise about Cooper Kupp and Deebo Samuel. They just all right. They'd be a third receiver if they came to Pittsburgh. You know what I mean?
But could you imagine Deebo, George Pickens, and Emeka?
Yes, I agree.
That's causing problems, dog. That's causing problems.
With a new running back,
yeah,
and with Jalen Warren, 1A, 1B with the new guy.
Yeah.
You put in Deebo, Emeka, George Pickens, get his act together, start to use Darnell Washington more in receiving, so he can also be a threat in the passing game because he can block.
Yeah. Could you imagine Emeka, Deebo, George Pickens, whatever one of the tight ends you want out there, I don't care if it's Muth or Washington, Justin at quarterback, and Travion standing right next to Justin. Dog, that's going to cause problems.
And the O-line has to further a year along and develop and get to grow together like Pouncey and DeCastro and Ramon Foster, all them guys did, back in the late late 2000s, far as going into the 10s, 11s, and 12s.
Hey, I ain't mad at what Reginald Rivers said right here. Hey,
what Reggie say?
Chris Godwin, Emeka Ibuka, and George Pickens. Yeah, I'm with that too, dog. I'm with that. I ain't mad at that.
I told you that. You asked me the question the other day. I said Godwin first.
Yeah.
I say T. Higgins first, but I don't think that's happening. Then I said Godwin.
Yeah. Godwin, Emeka Ibuka, and George Pickens? Come on, dog. Come on, bro. With Justin and Trey standing next to Justin? Right. Dog, you in trouble. You in trouble. You can mash the gas. Listen, we cannot continue to win games with 6 field goals. We can't win 18-15. We got to put the ball in the end zone. That's 11-on-11 football, RPO football, quarterback mobility football. That's what that is.
Agreed. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, and I'm looking at the comment. Thanks, Mean Joe. Godwin, Kupp, no Deebo. I don't disagree. I actually go Godwin, Deebo, no Kupp. Yeah. I mean, I think Deebo can be more of a chess piece.
Yep.
I think Cooper Kupp's a really good receiver, and his best days are behind him too. But Deebo a little younger still and a little more diversified in his portfolio. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't necessarily want Deebo or Kupp. I would take Godwin. I would draft in the first and see what George Pickens is going to do.
Yeah.
Put Justin Fields in there. Go ahead.
After said, which GP though? After it don't matter because if he don't act right, he out of there. And with Emeka Ibuka and Chris Godwin, he better act like because he ain't getting the ball. He ain't going to get the ball. And them boys going to demand the ball.
If he don't get the ball, he going to play his value down, hurt himself, cut off his nose despite his face.
That's right. and he'll be up out of there. So, yeah, and then we just go get another one in 2026. Because they're going to be available. They're going to be available. So, yeah.
Yeah, because this is a really lowly stocked wide receiver draft. Not like the past couple years where, like, I think you called last year 6 or 7 in the first round.
Yep, sure did.
I mean, so we'll see. I'm right now still on receiver in the first round. I wouldn't, if you get the running back you want, I'd go for it in the second. Like Detroit went for Gibbs in the first few years ago. We all questioned their draft. Yep. But, man, they went high for him and Jack Campbell and all the players they drafted that year. Have the dude from Alabama, the
tight end, Laportas. They got him in that draft too, yeah.
From Iowa, but what about the nickel safety kid from Alabama?
Not Kool-Aid McKinstry, but the other one. The other one. I know Arnold, Travion Arnold. That's his name. No. Number 32 for Detroit now. He played safety. Alabama. He played, DB. Arnold. I thought his name was Arnold.
No. Arnold got drafted last year.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get ready to close up. Look it up. We give that before we go. You can tell us who that is and give your final thoughts. We get out of here right now. We're gonna thank everybody for tuning in, man, for supporting the Steel Curtain Network and the Pump Your Break podcast. While we wait on Big G to look it up, we do want you guys check it out. You like what you hear from myself and Big G, and if you like Pay and B Dirt and Mod and all of us, part of the Know It Alls crew, the Know It All homie crew. Subscribe to the Know It All channel. We would certainly appreciate it. Trying to get the subscribers up. We still a couple hundred away from where we'd like to be right now in the moment. So if you know anybody, you rock with us, go ahead and get the QR code, scan it, subscribe, like. You don't have to get notifications and watch every week. We just want your subscription and your support. That's it. Cost nothing to do. So just go ahead and go to the channel, subscribe. We greatly appreciate it.
Look what that dude said, dog, as we leave out of here.
Hey, man, he just wanted to be invited home one last time. Look at the grin on Claw's face, man. He's so happy to be in there with Neo and Tim.
He happy to be at home. It was Brian Branch, is the dude you talking about.
Brian Branch, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's been a real good player too.
Yep.
Like you said, Laporta, Gibbs, Campbell from Iowa.
Dogs.
Laporta from Iowa.
Branch.
Gibbs from Alabama.
Yeah.
And Gibbs came from Alabama too.
The Georgia Tech via Alabama.
Georgia Tech first, yeah, then Alabama. But they had 2 Hawkeyes and 2 Crimson Tide.
Blue Bloods.
Go to winning programs, get your people, and we rock out from there. But yeah, Big G, go ahead and give your final thoughts.
Hey man,
what's out of here?
Man, we got to get this last super chat, man. Jay's Upper. What's up, Jay? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Jay Upper Teeth, what's going on, man?
Been a minute. Shout out, homie Jay's Upper Teeth.
Yeah, he said Fields has a shot, could be a late bloomer. That's 100% fact.
Exactly. That's what we said earlier. We brought up Baker Mayfield and Geno Smith, and I'm not a believer in Sam Darnold. No way I'm paying Sam Darnold $30 million to come here and mess stuff up.
Yeah. But y'all, thanks again for another show, another PYB. Prayers for our boy Shannon, man, his family. You guys get better, man. We hope we're praying for you. You hope we feel better. We missed you tonight, but we had a pretty good show. Damon, you getting a big fine whenever you come back on, but you might get a pass because it's ice storm out there where we living at. So I get it, bro.
Big G.
What's happening?
No mercy. That's for Damien.
All right, Damon. Well, you've seen it already. Big fine. But anyway, we thank all you guys for rocking with us, man. On Pump Your Brakes. We appreciate all y'all. Tate, at one point, we had about 130-something people watching us live. We appreciate it. Y'all, next week or in the off season, we want the PYB show to have at least 200 people watching us live. So we can't do that without you guys. Tell your friends. Tell the other Steeler fans. We're going to bring it on Wednesdays. We bringing it. And, it might get controversial. 2 or 3 more of y'all might get escorted over to the Matrix. But we're going to tell the truth over on this show. So we appreciate y'all rocking with us on Wednesdays. Rock with all the Steel Curtain Network shows. Check me out on Steelers Almighty. And don't forget to rock with my boy, me, Tate, and Mod over there on the Know-It-Alls, bro.
Yeah, and Friday night we got the homies.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But it'd be a lot of riffraff over there, but it's still a good show. It'd be a lot of riffraff over there.
Why is riffraff, man?
Because, you know, we got them rat birds over there, them rat birds, and them brownies over there, man. That's riffraff over there.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
I never got to still get to talk to FFSN's the emphatical L's. What are they called? The Cleveland Browns channel?
They just need to be called the Big Trash. That's all they need to be called. Is the Big Trash.
Man. Remember the homie Noah came on a couple of times with us, and we talked about Pittsburgh. What he had to say about Cleveland. Cleveland been in a downward spiral since after that, obviously, because that was during the offseason. And I don't see it getting any better anytime soon.
Tate, they're going to be in the spiral forever. They're over there with Claude in the Matrix, dog. They didn't set up camp.
But yeah, so before we get out of here, one last time, man, don't forget to get them algorithms up. We'll be with you again, myself and Big G, on Friday evening and again on Sunday, like he said already. And back on the Pump Your Brakes podcast next Wednesday evening. And I think the big show with Big B and Big G is Tuesday nights.
Yep.
Tuesday nights on the Steeler Almighty channel. So rock out with them on that. And Big G, I have one more new graphic I didn't get to play because you ain't tell nobody adios muchachos.
Tell them as we go out, adios muchachos.
There you go.
How many feet are in a mile? 5,280 feet. You pick this ball up, you run every one of them.
Get the stepping.
And we out.